Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we are gonna rant a little bit about the new ranking system. You probably saw it already when I did the review of the tank, but I was quite shocked that Wargaming literally made you pay in order to access to level 10. But what I didn't know is that it was stopping at level 10 for you to get replaced by having to get medals. Third class, second class, and I guess first class and ace tanker. But even if this, in my opinion, is a good news and a better one definitely than paying, it's still not enough, and for me this ranking system is incomplete because it's not a ranking system. Let me specify what I mean by it's not a ranking system. Let's take a look at how it is implemented currently. As I mentioned, it's all about, for the first 10 level, unlocking for experience or unlocking experience with the tank, so just playing the tank. So the first 10 level are like a participation trophy for everyone, just to tell yourself, yay, I got some levels out of the rank. But beside that, as it's something everyone can do, it's not competitive at all. Because I want to remind you the definition of something competitive. It means that not everyone is capable of doing it because it's based on skill rather than anything else. And the problem with the system currently being implemented is that it's not based at all on the skill, but rather on the time you have on your hands. Let me explain. Right now, you have 10, or I should say 5 different kind of stages. Unlocking the free experience, the second one getting third class, getting second class, getting first class, getting ace tanker, which means that in order for you to unlock the level 50, which is the mighty reward of the ranking system, you will have to, yes, play the tank well, but unlock ace tankers. That's basically what the game is asking you to do, and that's all. So why, in my opinion, is not enough? Because everyone with enough time on their hands is capable of getting an ace tanker, even by mistake. I've seen countless people getting ace tankers that they did not deserve, and I still receive everyday replays of people that are happy because they're sending me something saying, hey, it's an ace tanker, but when you take a look at it, it's just someone camping or being extremely lucky or having the RNG on his side. And this kind of things is not viable. So what is a good ranking system? I know that you're gonna say that I'm abusing, but I'm thinking about World of Tanks PC. What's the main difference between the ranking system in World of Tanks PC and World of Tanks Blitz? In World of Tanks PC, you get the ranking system that is kind of restarted every month. What I mean by that is that they take all the statistics and gather all the statistics with one tank for one whole month, which allows them to, after kind of select and how can I say this? They can just how can I say this? Sorry, they can rank people based on how they did with the tank on one specific month. But the cool factor about that is that if you manage to get within the top 5% for the month, you get 3 marks of excellence, so a better ranking than anyone else. If you manage to get above 70% of people, you get 2 marks of excellence. And if you manage to only get above 50% of the players with the tank based on your damage, you get yourself 1 mark of excellence, and if you did not manage, you get nothing. And this system is better for one simple reason only: it's possible to rank effectively players, because when you take a look at World of Tanks Blitz, it's not ranked at all. It's just you being either extremely lucky to get ace tankers or having enough time on your hands to actually be able to get those badges, which means that in the end, what Wargaming sold as a ranking system is more something that will tell you if the player has a lot of time on their hands rather than their actual skill. And this is something Wargaming should modify. And now it allows me to introduce you to the second part of the video. How do we modify such a thing? Because you're probably thinking that Wargaming doesn't have the tool at all to rank players. First of all, it's false, and I'm gonna prove it right after the game ends. And in order for us not to wait too long, I'm gonna advance a little bit. Bye bye Hori, thank you for the 4 kills and the 4.4k damage. So there is an effective way for Wargaming to actually rank players, but it will force them to work with a third party. And this third party is Blitzstar, a site that is gathering data for World of Tanks Blitz. Literally, the only thing Wargaming has to do is taking data from Blitzstar, and I'm pretty sure that they're willing to share that data simply over the fact that it's a site for World of Tanks Blitz, so it would be kind of stupid from them not to accept such an offer, knowing that if they did that, Wargaming would have to maybe spend a couple of bills, so everyone likes money. But on top of that, we already have this thing. When you take a look at it, today's hero battle, for the last 24 hours, we have every single statistics you can gather. Player online, we have the statistics. Player online hourly, we have the statistics. And if you look closer into the if you dive into the site, you will see that if you click on a certain tank, you get the statistics with everyone monthly. This is all Wargaming had to do. Implement something that would make a link between this site and World of Tanks Blitz. And to be honest, I'm not a developer, so I don't know if it's something really hard to implement or if it's even legal to do such a thing. But goddammit, Wargaming could have done so much than just that poor ranking system. But don't worry guys, all hope is not lost, simply over the fact that Wargaming is implementing that system only on the T77, which means that they are currently testing it openly by gathering data with other players. Maybe that on the short term, Wargaming will implement such a mechanism on every single tank to gather data, and after they will propose something like the marks of excellence. But at the same time, as I told you, the main problem with marks of excellence instead of that little ranking system is that an icon in game is way smaller in terms of data than having the marks of excellence, which is something added to the camouflage of the game. And it's something Wargaming is really struggling with because not every single phone can hold such a big amount of different data, because on the long term, if everyone starts getting marks of excellence, it means that it's going to take more and more time to load into the game, and it will probably cost more to Wargaming than what it will bring to players that are either equipped with a great PC or great phone, and people that can afford buying a new phone. And this is the problem. Wargaming don't want to lose their customers that don't necessarily have enough money or not necessarily the envy to change their phone just to be able to play to World of Tanks Blitz. And it's totally logical to understand it that way. And the downside is you will not get a ranking system until Wargaming accepts to either work with Blitzstars or really tries to rank players monthly. If we do not have such a system, the ranking will not be a thing. And this is my end word for this video. If you do not have such a thing, you can just get something aesthetic like it's the case right now. Maybe that you will be able to flex your badge around with other players, but it's not going to change anything, because having rank 50 just means that you have a lot of time, maybe too much time on your hands, and you should probably be a little bit more productive doing something else, you nasty student that is not doing anything. And I know what I'm talking about because I was a student not so long ago. So that's it, guys. I don't know what you think about the ranking system. Tell me in the comments. I would be curious to know your opinion. Do you think that it's viable in its current state? Do you think that it's effectively ranking players? Or do you think the same as me? Or maybe that my video made you change your opinion? I don't know. Just tell me. I would be curious to know what you guys think. And waiting for that, I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. And am I gonna stay with the replay? Am I gonna show you the replay? To be fair, I don't think it's necessarily worth it because the enemies just waited in front of me as I reloaded to be able to burst them all. Let's just skip that to the end so you see something that I was truly unhappy about. Yeah, the Scorpion G just got hammer-racked by Lava, which was pretty annoying if you ask me. But I'm not gonna bother you anymore, boys. If you enjoyed, you know what to do, and I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Bye.